Hey guys, today we're going to be working with the Scorpio palette. The air's running. I'm just going to power through it. I've had a very strange last hour, so I figured I would kind of talk through this. I'm going to be going into this gray shade here. I want to try and do like a lighter look for this palette because it's so dark. So let's see what I can do. So I've spent the last 2 days editing a video, and I am to the point where I am super frustrated and ready to rip my hair out. It's rendering right now, so I can go and rewatch it. Is this a satin shade? Hello? Why you look shiny? You are shiny. So I just finished editing that today, and it's rendering now. And then I got a notification on Instagram, and I figured, okay, I'll go look at it. And I have some nut job on Instagram accusing me of stealing somebody's YouTube channel and how they're gonna have me put under the jail and arrested and the long arm of the law is gonna come get me. I'll try and like put up some screenshots. I'm like, what is this person on? So I screenshot everything and sent it to Angel, and she's laughing. I'm like confused and speechless and dumbfounded all at the same time. And since I have this blending brush out, I'm gonna go into this shade up here for the other eye. We'll try and do some lighter looks for this dark palette. And I am absolutely mind blown by the audacity of some people. He commented on my last Instagram post where I had put up a video talking about the Corderosa palette and how I had filmed 10 looks in one sitting with that palette. And then this person's like going off, where is Andrea? And then some name. And of course, I don't know who the hell that is. There's a gray hair all like shiny and being right here in the front. Go away. So they're accusing me of stealing somebody else's YouTube channel. And so I asked them for the link to said channel, and they haven't replied yet. And it's been, the last message I checked, it had been 15 minutes since they had left a comment, and I replied within seconds of that comment. And then I just replied back right before I came in here and was like, what, no link? Kind of thought so, bye-bye. I think it's a scam, and they sent me this really long-winded message, which thank you Instagram for the fact that we have like other folders for our messages. Like we have our primary folder that all of our filtered messages go to once we interact with somebody, and then we have like a general folder where you can move people that you really don't want to see, or that you don't interact with a whole lot, or you don't really want to delete the message, but you kind of want to save it just in case you need to pull it back up later. And then we have like a filtered folder on there as well. And so this guy's messages went to my filtered folder, and I got like a bunch of messages and then a picture of him flipping me off. I'm like, and his hand is like twice the width of mine. His fingers are 2 of mine. I'm like, holy crap, what is this dude's like issue? All right, I'm gonna try and take this dry brush. I'm gonna try and go into this like silver shade and put it all over the lid on this eye, and maybe I'll use the center shade in the center of the lid. So, I thought this was a very interesting, it's not much different than the first color I used, hello. I thought this was like very entertaining, and I just kind of wanted to share, and I have been sitting at my computer since 8 o'clock this morning editing, and I needed an escape, and I'm frustrated right now with YouTube because no matter what I've posted lately, I'm barely getting any views. I post something on Instagram and I get like 3 likes within the first like 4 days that the post is up, and that's it. No comments, no nothing. 3 likes, that's it. And it says interactions. It says like 17 to 27, and it tells me like if those people were like following me or not, and then that's basically it. And I'm like, okay, so people aren't liking my stuff on Instagram. They're not watching my stuff on YouTube. And the last video that I posted was a 6 looks 1 palette from the BH Ibiza palette. And that palette video took me 3 days to edit. 3 days. And it has 10 views on it. All right, now I'm going to go into the center shade here. So I was like, I'm very disheartened about YouTube. And then I post something on Twitter and I get no interactions. I'll post a comment or a statement and get nothing. I post a picture, I get a like, 1 like. And usually it's from somebody that I talk to on a regular basis. And I interact with people on Twitter off and on, all day long, every day. So it's not like I'm not on there interacting with people, but it just seems that people interact with me, but yet they're not, nobody like takes the time to like say anything on my post. So it's like, no matter where I'm posting stuff, I'm going to take the center shade from like the inner corner to the half on this eye. it just seems kind of disheartening to me because no matter where I've been posting lately, ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty just on its own. Look that, I'm gonna put that shit all over my lid. No matter where I've been posting lately, it doesn't seem to matter. I'm not like, I don't know if it's the engagement, if it's exposure, if it's the algorithm, if it's what the hell ever, but I'm not like, people aren't either seeing my stuff or they're not interested in what I'm posting. And it's really disheartening to the point where I am tempted to just stop posting everywhere and see what happens. To see if anybody even notices that I haven't posted in a while. Now, I've got stuff scheduled on both channels that I can easily just unschedule. But I'm really to the point right now where if YouTube wasn't mainly my only income, I would probably stop posting on it altogether. Just for the simple fact that no matter what I do, every time I post a video, I lose 10 subscribers. I lost like 100 subscribers the other day, according to Social Blade, when I lost literally 2 people. So I don't know what's going on there. And just to be funky, I'm going to grab an angled brush and I'm going to try and use this brown shade in my eyebrows. But I don't know. I've been really like thinking about this for a while, and that's way too red for my brows. So let me dip it in black. That's a little better. I guess I could just use this brush, period. All right, adding that little bit of black seemed to help cut down some of the red. But I don't know. No matter what I post, if people do watch it, they watch like 3 minutes or less of the video, no matter if it's a 12-minute video, a 10-minute video, or a 30-minute video. And these longer videos that I do, that I started filming because people specifically requested me to do multiple looks in one video, they're not watching the videos. And I just got black all over the place from the spoolie. Yay. And I've got sunscreen on, so it's just smearing the black. So I don't know. I'm just really disheartened by a lot of things lately, and I've been busy doing other stuff, so I haven't been filming as much, or if I do film, I film like 2 or 3 videos in a day. But then I find that editing takes quite a bit of time lately, and because I've been so discouraged on YouTube, I haven't really wanted to edit anything lately. So I've got 5 or 6 videos that I could edit that just kind of sat there. Oh, that was my fault. That just kind of sat there unedited for like 2 weeks. Until I realized I was out of videos on YouTube. I don't know. It's just, it seems that with everything going on, and then of course I have not 1, but 2 subscribers that think it is their job to tell me every freaking day what my views are like, what videos got views, what videos didn't get views, when something posts, whether or not anybody actually looks at it. I'm like, why do you do that? I don't even pay attention to those numbers on purpose because I don't like seeing those numbers. Like, I'll look at them like once a week and that's it. But I have, like I said, I've got at least 2 people, and 1 does it on YouTube, and 1 messages me off of YouTube to tell me, your video yesterday only got 3 views. Why tell me that? Why? Do you think I can't see that? You think I don't have eyes that work, that I can't view that statistic from the backside of YouTube? Trust me, I see that stuff. I do, and I ignore the piss out of it because it frustrates me, and because I don't really have any makeup on. Let me throw my hair back. I got the majority of the eyes done. I don't know. I don't understand what the purpose is to tell me how shitty my channel's doing every day. Like, gee, thanks, Mom. Like, I needed that kick and self-confidence that I was having a good day. Thanks. Now I feel like absolute crap. Thanks to your shit-ass comment. I've got a little bit of sun, so this shade that's usually too dark for me is a little bit too light. I'll fix it. This shade usually is way too dark for me. So I'm going to do a boop of the Get Cosmetics stuff. see if I can mix in some of this and hope it darkens that up a little bit. That Fast Base foundation stick in F1 is usually the shade that I use for my entire face, but I've been working out in the yard in the afternoons lately, so I guess what little bit of sun exposure I've been getting has darkened my face enough to make this foundation look way too light. Now, of course, I'm in here with the ring light behind the camera, so that also doesn't help. I'm going to use the Galactic powder on top of it because this is also usually dark for me. Freaking fuzz in it. So maybe this will help darken the under eyes a little bit so it's not quite so dark or so bright. Better. And then I like to pounce back over where I put powder because any powder that I put on my face usually likes to hang out and look ugly on my skin because I have dry skin. And I'm testing sunscreen out right now, so I've only got sunscreen on like one side of my face versus the other. So one side of my face has sunscreen on it, which makes it a little bit sticky compared to, you know, the side that doesn't have sunscreen on it. Blush. Oh. I'm like, where did I put the blush? This is that balm one I got in my Ipsy last month. But so far, I'm testing out the Innisfree sunscreen. It's only an SPF 36, but it seems to be doing okay on my skin. It's funny. I've been putting it on this side of my face, and I broke out on this side. So I'm like, well, can't blame that on the sunscreen, because usually sunscreen makes me break out really bad. The Neutrogena one that's also sitting on the counter next to the Innisfree one breaks me out really bad. Within an hour of putting that stuff on, I've got issues. What are you? Your blush. And what are you? Your highlighters. Okay. Let's try. Bronzers. Oh, one fell over. I left my phone in the other room because I didn't want to be distracted by Nutjob's messages if I got another message. And I told Angel that I was coming in to do makeup, so she knew that I wouldn't, she knows I leave my phone out there at the desk anyways. So I'm using that Kat Von D, whatever, yellow clear powder just to go back over this. And then I think I'm actually going to use the center shade in here for highlight with a BH18 brush. It's dark in the pan, but maybe with a little bit of a light hand I can get away with it. Not that I didn't go completely ham with the blush, but you know. I do have a little bit of sun on my face, so I can probably get away with something a little darker. And I just throw on a lip gloss thingy before I started because my lips are dry. And taking my Stands Out sponge. There isn't a makeup look that I do that I don't use this little sponge. I might not use it for like foundation or something, but I use like this side of it to do like under eye powder. And since I don't really do this, but I guess I could. I have dry skin, which is probably why I don't do it. And my face isn't symmetrical, so. I mean, and my cheekbones are already pretty snatched, as they say. think that's a stupid word. I have high cheekbones, so. All right, doing a neutral look, and I don't have a neutral color liner, but oh well. I'm gonna do the Spice Petal from Flower Beauty. Back to the eyes. All right, going back into that first silvery gray shade. Ooh, my under eyes look like a hot mess. That It Cosmetics stuff like creased really bad under my eyes. Did the same thing on this eye too. I almost put the gray on this side. I was like, whoop, gotta switch colors. And then just taking that center shade. It's like a really pretty rose color with a gold shift. Or like a pinky rose color. It has like a hint of peach in it. Not quite just pink. Alright, let me smear on some mascara. I still can't believe my under eyes are so lovely looking. It Cosmetics likes to find every crack, wrinkle, a line, everything, and sit in it. And then it won't leave. I don't like how thick this mascara is. It's like leaving my lashes chunky looking. Like, I don't mind a thick lash, but I don't want like 20 lashes stuck together. It's a little better. That was rough. Oh, wrong direction. Today's makeup. I think it's August 5th right now that I'm filming this. So. Two more looks with the Scorpio palette. I think because my multiple looks one palette videos take so long to edit and people really aren't watching them, I think I'm going to do the last two looks as individual looks as well. Because the last two looks that I didn't talk through them. They were very dark looks, but I figured since I did dark looks last time, and then the time before that I did kind of like a mid-tone look and a dark look, I wanted to at least incorporate something light. I think both of these would be wearable for work. I was thinking about using this like cranberry shade in one of these looks. I might do like this gray in the cranberry and see how dark that look turns out. The other shades, like this burgundy shade here, the brown, the black, they're all kind of dark. But I wanted to try and do something that was a little bit lighter so people could see this does have some like wearable, like everyday type colors. So anyways, thanks for listening to the rant if you've made it this far. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Let me know your thoughts down below. I mean, should I just stop posting, or do you think I should lessen how often I post? It's not that I'm like stressed out or anything or I can't get stuff filmed. It's that I'm like discouraged by the fact of low engagement and no interaction, and I'm posting and barely getting anybody to look at anything. So I think that's where I'm at right now. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye.